There are no coincidences, there are only miracles. If I had a quarter for every time I've said that, I could probably have a membership for CatholicMatch.com for life. Today is August 7th, 2011. I just got done doing a walkabout of Neenah, Wisconsin with one of my video cameras, capturing some memories for the day that maybe I'll look back on in the future and maybe learn something from about myself or about life. But today, like I said, is August 7th, 2011. Today is Forgiveness Day. I know I'm not a big fan of Hallmark holidays. I do buy a greeting card now and then. Here's one that I bought recently for a couple on their anniversary. And I'll probably be sending that card in about 16 years. And when I do so, I will probably be asking for some forgiveness. I think that of all the ingredients of love, and love is very important, don't get me wrong, one of the most important ingredients in love is forgiveness. So today is Forgiveness Day. And also today, there are no coincidences, only miracles. Today is my last day as a paid subscriber to the internet dating website known as CatholicMatch.com. And I just logged on now and I saw this little advertisement on CatholicMatch.com. Is he cheating on you? Well, that kind of makes my heart heavy. You would think that people that are on a Catholic dating website wouldn't have to deal with cheating as much as other people, but maybe that's just the world I live in and not the really real world. But so today, my last day on CatholicMatch.com. It's time to put my thoughts together about my dating experience on CatholicMatch.com. It's been quite an interesting character developing process. This is my church bulletin, and now I've noticed that CatholicMatch.com is advertising in my church bulletin. Well, that makes me kind of, want to stand up and talk to the good people at Catholic Match about what I think about them, what I think about their service. Just recently, I had a little bit of another bad boy moment with CatholicMatch.com. I seem to get in more trouble on this website than soccer hooligans do at the World Cup. I mean, that's saying something. That's saying something. I do something brave each and every day, and I'm always in the mood to make things better. Like Catholic Match is by far the best dating website that I have ever used in my life. I haven't used like 130 of them. I've used enough to know that Catholic Match is definitely the best, but there are still a lot of things that I would like to see improve with the world of online dating. For example, I do have on this camera right here footage of me walking around town, and as I was walking around town, I talked to several women. I just walked up to them as they were walking their dog or walking with their children, and I said hello and waved and smiled, and every single one of them, said hello to me back and smiled, and it was nice. It was nice. I've noticed that on the internet, that does not happen. That does not happen. Maybe 1 out of 20 people that you contact on the internet reciprocate in any way, shape, or form with regards to online dating. Not a big fan of online dating. I think it encourages false courage, and I definitely do not like false courage. It's hard to say, but it's nice when there's no accountability on the internet, and everything seems to be kind of not real. So there's no people that are really getting their feelings hurt. But I disagree. Not long ago, I made a video profile for CatholicMatch.com, and the people at Catholic Match reviewed it and decided that it probably wasn't appropriate, and they took it down. Well, I wrote them back and said, I really do think that my video profile was appropriate and important because it preached on how important honesty is with regards to online dating. And I agree with that. Honesty is important, but today being Forgiveness Day, I think forgiveness is probably just as important as honesty, maybe even more important. If you look at the most grand gesture of love in the history of all time, you'd have to talk about Jesus Christ sacrificing his life for the forgiveness of our sins. Without forgiveness, you cannot have love. And I think the good people of Catholic Match are going to have to forgive me when I say I do not feel, the need to continue online dating. It's not for me. It's not for me. I was really disappointed when they took down the option to have a video profile on your dating profile. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched on the internet for all the video profiles that I could find on Catholic Match after I had mine put up, and I found one. After all my searching, the only video profile I found on the internet was one. And I don't know if I can give that man a little publicity or not. Let's go to favorites and see if I can find the LUD. See if I can find the LUD. There he is. There's my buddy Lud. He's the only gentleman, as far as I can tell, on CatholicMatch.com that had the courage to make a video profile, to put himself out there on the internet so that people could see the real him. And I spent some good quality time in the forums and in the chat room asking people why aren't they taking advantage of this unique and an individual way to put yourself out there on the internet. And people were just terrified of the idea of putting themselves on the internet for everybody in the world to look at them. And it really broke my heart. It really broke my heart because, it took a lot of courage for Jesus to do what he did. And I can't believe that people don't have the courage to put themselves out there in the hopes of finding the one person that they're meant to meet and make a life together with. I think that the internet really cuts away at people's courage and their accountability. And if I had one wish, it would be for the good people at Catholic Match to bring back the dating video profile and give it even a little bit more time so people can actually, get to say a few things and what's important to them for finding love and happiness with a potential mate. And I have to emphasize that honesty is important, but also forgiveness is important in searching for love.